Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Clinical secret for Paulina Chanel sees disturbing admonition signs Days of Our Lives. Uncover that Paulina Cost will come through for Chanel Dupree during the Chanel will require a little assistance preparing for an extraordinary night. Pit with Johnny Demira so Paulina will readily move forward. Sadly, Paulina actually won't be behaving like her typical in good spirits self as Chanel collaborates with her. According to today's spoilers, Chanel will wonder if her mother is all right, but Paulina will downplay any issues and assure Chanel that she is fine. It very well may be a circumstance where Paulina appears to be lazy and occupied. Despite her excitement about Chanel's date, Paulina might be sluggish and even confused, which would be enough to Paulina could confront side effects that are like when she was having fits of anxiety. Maybe Paulina will battle to slow down and rest and manage a hustling heart, all things considered. Regardless of whether Paulina's side effects aren't as outrageous this time around, she may as yet be impacted by a few comparative admonition signs. All things considered, it's conceivable Paulina was misdiagnosed back when those fits of anxiety previously introduced themselves. Imagine a scenario in which there was a more profound issue going on, one that Talia Tracker and Trip Johnson missed. Chanel will see that something's happened, yet she may very well desire Paulina to get some additional rest or go in for an exam soon. Paulina may at last put it on being worried about the entirety of her mayoral obligations, yet Days spoilers say there could be more going on in the background. Something more odious. Is continuing assuming Paulina's being harmed or something like that? It's not outlandish to figure Clyde Weston could arrange that, considering Paulina needs to close down his medication realm. In any case, dual fans can most likely anticipate a clinical secret from the sound of things. Days spoilers say one person will prepare for a Christmas conclusion not too far off. So Paulina may ultimately figure out what she's facing. Do you suppose Paulina is genuinely sick, or might somebody at any point like Clyde be focusing on her well-being? Chanel's doubts highlight awful information. So it'll be fascinating to see what's burdening Paulina Days of Our Lives. Leo attempts to get word to Nicole about her child. Lucas goes head-to-head with Dimitri, and two Salemites partake in sometime in the not-so-distant future drinking, besides what will happen when Jude is left unattended. Days of Our Lives. Doing right by be out in front of the game consistently. Sloane figures out how to separate Eric and reality. In any case, there's one more obstruction in the way, and that is excluding Leo. Lucas releases his annoyance. Melinda might have quite recently crossed some unacceptable individual. Days of Our Lives for Tuesday, December 12th. Sloane understands there's one more individual who knows reality. It just thinks the most exceedingly terrible of somebody who was really attempting to make the best decision. Word spreads about Chad and Stephanie's relationship falling apart. Steve and Jada mark a miserable commemoration. Days of Our Lives. Spoilers for Wednesday, December by how much modular kitchen cabinets cost. Kitchen cupboards search promotions as Ava plans for the large reopening of the bistro. And Chad finds out precisely exact things coming straight away. Teresa disagrees with Brady when she is not fostering new bonds with Alex. Stephanie and Jada's date, drinking very well, could bring about their mystery bond becoming known. Chad and Everett's most recent intersection of ways drives them to have it a truly necessary discussion. Days of Our Lives for Thursday, December 14, John just happens to be in Marlena's office at the right time and place. Sarah and Xander are reunited by their ongoing situation. Chanel wonders if Paulina has a problem. Yet, it's presumably Holly whom Chanel ends up worrying. Nicole and EJ's night. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Friday, December 15, Destiny puts Nicole and the kid everybody continues to tell her is dead on an impact course. Stephanie awakens in bed with the last individual she expected. And negative, it's not who you're thinking. Stephanie's anger detonates. Steve and John's new sign, Maggie and Constantine's gathering. Rafe's Inquiry Days of Our Lives show that Stephanie Johnson's wrath is going to be released on Chad Demira. Dark and Steve Johnson get one more piece of information about Constantine Meleinin, is Maggie Kirkiakis, and Constantine will run into Risa Donovan and Alex Kyriakis. Rafe Hernandez has a significant inquiry for Jada Tracker Days of Our Lives. Stephanie Johnson faces Chad Demira. Uncover that Chad purchased Gwen's half of The Observer. Chad should be a quiet accomplice, and Gwen didn't uncover his mysterious to Everett Lynch when he called her. Xander Cook had told Everett that Gwen demands that he fire him. Notwithstanding, after a little examination, Everett found reality. He attempted to keep the data from Stephanie, however, she demanded he show her reality. Tragically, Chad incidentally turned out to be outside when Steffi left the Salem Hotel's entryway. Stephanie is incensed that Chad had Everett terminated, and she has cautioned him about something like this previously. Notwithstanding, by and by, Chad has violated his limits. Dual spoilers, Mondark and Steve Johnson's new piece of information, Steve, and still up in the air to demonstrate to Maggie that Constantine are fake and Econover. Maggie has assumed the best about Constantine on numerous occasions. Maggie even consented to pay Constantine's counterfeit obligation to the crowd. John and Steve will track down one more hint to make their statement. When Steve tries to show that Constantine lied, will Maggie this time Stephanie's wrath detonates. Steve and John's new hint, Maggie and Constantine's gathering. Rafe's inquiry Maggie and Constantine will buy and by be making the rounds and will run into Risa and Alex. Obviously, Constantine and the Risa have been cooperating to make Alex an exceptionally rich man by making him, not Xander, Victor Kirakis' successor. It is inevitable before Teresa and Constantine's association is uncovered. How might Teresa make sense out of this one? Days of Our Lives, Rafe Hernandez has a significant inquiry. Rafe has a significant inquiry for Jada. Rafe and Jada have been dating for some time now, and it appears to be that he has a significant inquiry to pose to her. Obviously, Rafe could request that Jada wed him yet after his last wedding. It is dicey that he is prepared to take that plunge. So maybe he believes it's time that Jada has all to himself since Gabby DeMera remarried Stefan DeMera. For what reason should Jada need to pay for a loft when they get to know each other in any case? Will Rafe conclude the time has come to continue on toward the subsequent stage and welcome Jada to move into his family home with him?